So what I'm going to do is basically show you something different. Instead of saying, hey, you can make 100,000, you can do this, you can do that, you can make $10,000 a month, and just saying, hey, buy my course or whatever the case may be, or even become an agent of mine and be a part of the program that I have. I'd rather just basically build the company that I have right now, where I came out of business development retirement, and now I'm basically building a business that allows me to help globally. So 95, not 94%, pardon me, you can say 95, 94% of companies around the world needs to basically transition to the new era way of doing business. And I'm going to build that business in front of you guys, which is going to be multi-millions worth. I say $1 billion worth of all the technology and tools that we have and the strategy that I have, and I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do is basically do my day to day instead of working by myself and just working basically in my shadows by myself and just building all this stuff. I just rather make content out of it. This content is not for people who have goldfish minds and don't have a long attention span. People who really can't watch long form content when it comes to basically helping themselves out. So what I want you to do is, instead of buying a course, I want you to follow along what I'm doing. First, what we're going to do is get into the computer, and we're going to do the day-to-day step when I'm working with my agents that's inside of Project Sparta, which is the company that runs the company Sparta Interest Media. So we're going to go into the computer now, and we're going to go over basically my day, let you guys know what we're going to be doing today, and then I'm going to show you the system because this is day one of the whole series. Now, what I want you guys to do to make this series even more entertaining and just dope as hell, you guys have never seen this before when it comes to somebody saying they can make you this amount of money, and building the company in front of you guys versus trying to be a guru and say, hey, this is how I make my money. Well, let's make the money together, okay? So what I want you to do is, in every video, put it in comments, like questions that you have when it comes to, I'm now coining a phrase, interest consultant. If you want to be an interest consultant, I'll explain later on in this video, and we'll go into it tomorrow as well. But put questions in the comments when it comes to business, when it comes to being a consultant, when it comes to being a business developer, when it comes to being an interest consultant, like what is it, whatever the case may be, or just problems that you have in your business that you may want me to go over on a computer and work on with you. All right, so let's get into the computer. We are in the computer now, and what I want to make sure is you can see what I'm doing over here. On this right here. Okay, so we're inside the computer. So what we're going to do is make sure we zoom up a little more so you can see what's going on here. What we're going to do is basically talk about all the strategies. Excuse my handwriting and everything. Then we're going to talk about basically like building this right here. So I'm going to make sure you guys can see. Make sure to talk about building this right here. So building the user base. What is the goal when it comes to this agency that we have here, and like what you guys are going to see for the next 365 days and going into 2027 when super intelligence is supposed to be here. So we're basically positioning ourselves and pivoting to where the future is going towards instead of catching up late, right? You want to do it right now. It's very important to do it right now because you will be able to build now, and then you will be in the forefront where everybody see. You won't be catching on late. A lot of people make huge mistakes when it comes to them starting late things. Like, okay, I see it's successful. Now let me try to make money into it, which that's completely the wrong way to do things when it comes to it. So we'll get into that later right here. Okay, so let's go over the things. Okay, all right. So if you want to follow along, if you want to follow along, right, with the system, you'll need Sparta account, Sparta Stories account, which is completely free. We'll go over that as well. And if you want to use the lifetime leads, we don't got to pay for a monthly and stuff like that. You could pay only $2,000. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why this thing is important. I'm going to use the tools in my day-to-day system. This is basically what I do every day. And I'm going to use the tools, and I'm going to show you why you need it instead of saying, hey, buy my tools and all that stuff like that. So, all right. So one second. All right. Every video I'll make, I want you to leave a comment, like I just said, leave a comment with a question to help your business. So a lot of you guys may have problems in your business and stuff. A lot of you guys might have problems in your business, and I'm here to help you guys with that. So make sure you leave a comment because I will help you out every video. even if you are one of my agents and stuff like that, when it comes to you guys getting into interest consulting and stuff. We'll go into that more tomorrow, or what that is. Okay. So my goal is to get 1,000 users onto the platform. So that's my goal, is to get 1,000 users on across all platforms. Okay, so we'll put all right here, all platforms. All right, really nasty because I understand my handwriting, so I just like really jot it down really quite fast. But I gotta not do that for you guys. Okay, so what I want to also do is make 10 of my agents $5,000 a month. So that's my goal. So use this system that we have here to make 10 agents 5,000. Okay, so 10 to 5K. So that's what my goal is also in this series. I'm going to do that in front of you guys. Make 10 people $5,000. Again, also I want you to know that we do have limited spots, and this is not no artificial things. Due to the way our system is set up with the territorial system, we do only have limited spots. So you don't want to wait until I make 1,000 people. By the time we won't have room for you. All right. So we're gonna look right now. What we're gonna do is look at the leads. We're gonna give our full breakdown. Right. We're gonna give our full breakdown. Yeah. We're gonna give a full breakdown on companies, and basically use Athena as well to give her feedback on how we can make these companies better, and before we even contact them and stuff like that. So we're gonna when we meet with the companies, what we're gonna do is come to them like 100% prepared, right? We're gonna know more. We're gonna know more than them when it comes to the company. And right, the thing about AI and stuff, especially when it comes to consulting, AI will eventually kill off consulting companies if people don't advance into what I would call interest consulting. But the thing about if the consultants that use AI, we have an advantage because we can learn about any industry in a click of a button. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to show you how to come to every client that you are coming into, sitting down with. You'll be able to close any and everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you how the tools that we have built, that were built by Project Spartan, okay, so that's the company I own, that could build and can be used to build a business. So as you guys are watching this, you guys should be building your business at the same time. If you do not have one, this is the easiest money that you can make too, by the way. All right. Also, my agents will learn how to use the day-to-day system, so they should know what to do. And as business developers and training, for those who did want to, instead of me just making the money and sitting back and just collecting money, they wanted to learn about business development, which made me start the series. Then you guys, just follow along with everything. Okay. So make sure you follow these videos, because these videos are going to be very important for you. So what are we doing today? So today we're going to finish the buddy system. That is basically like ChatGPT for, it's kind of like a game, but it's like ChatGPT for everybody. It's like Gigapets, but they're AI buddies who have particular expertise and stuff like that. You can train them, and you can basically like evolve them and everything like that, and then you can rent them out to other users who may need your buddy for a particular project that they have, and then you can also sell them as well. So you can equip them with items, make them be better at something. So I'll show that later on. It's pretty dope. I'm going to have the first test for people to test it out today. So that's going to be pretty cool. So another thing, we're going to be finishing it up, like fixing it and everything like that. Okay, so I'm going to be testing it out over here, and then we're going to be finishing up the touches and see like what works, and fix all those things up. All right, so another thing that we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking over some leads. So basically show you guys like what leads that we're looking for, and I'm going to show the system that I have basically put together for you guys who are agents and stuff. So like what you guys could do, and basically how I go through leads, and you guys can use this while we're not working, and just practice. People that practice and that go hard the most will be the ones to make the most money, to know what I'm looking for when it comes to leads and stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to take one lead, and then we're going to break them down. then we're gonna rebuild them, and then I'm gonna try to make a new LinkedIn. So that's what today's goals is. Tomorrow we'll be doing something. We're preparing for a meeting with Jay. That's a guy, not some guy. That's a guy that I met taking me to the airport in an Uber. He owns a drone company. I've heard some fascinating things about what he's doing. He's introduced me to somebody magnificent. You guys will see that soon. And I want to show him value, which I made a video for him already. I'll show you in a second. Make sure I go to the right page. Made a video for him. It was yesterday, I believe. Let me switch my account. I switched the account already. Why didn't you switch? Okay. All right. So, your channel, manage videos. So what I did was I made a video for him yesterday.
What's going on, Jay? How you doing? Sorry about yesterday.
I made a video for him yesterday, and it's just something that you could do as well. Make it more personal too. There's also AI tools that you can use to make it where you can make the same video, and in that same video, you could just the AI will switch the name to that person that you're sending it to. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. We're basically preparing for me to meet with him, and then we're gonna look at leads. I think today is Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Today's Saturday. Yep, today's Saturday. We're gonna look over some leads, pick from the sheet, and prepare to send out the emails. And I'm gonna show you a tool that I built when it comes to copywriting and stuff like that. So that's gonna be a pretty good thing. And then we're gonna go over some good versus bad leads and how not to waste your time with companies like Boost the AI app. Let's talk about why being an interest consultant, which is a consultant that builds only for the interest of the client. So basically, everything that you do for the client is in the best interest for them, and it's to get people interested in the client too. So it's pretty cool, and I'm just going to show how that will put you ahead with where AI can't take over what you can do at the moment, right? So maybe in the future, but right now it'll be a perfect time to get into it. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. So let's get into this thing right there. Now we got all that done. Let's get into how all this works together. Okay. So my main day workflow, I'm gonna show you it. So we want to get like I said, we want to get 1,000 users on all of the platforms. Okay. Sure. Right there. So we're gonna get 1,000 users on all our platforms. All right. So my main day, we're gonna find leads, which we're gonna go right here, and so we're gonna find some leads. All right. So we're gonna find some leads. I had to fix this portal. It's this website is messing up. There's a lot on it, so I gotta probably split up everything and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna end up doing that. Just breaking the lead thing. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up breaking the lead thing. So this will stop happening and just split up everything into different websites and stuff for you guys to use. I think that'd make more sense due to the fact that it already does so much on. They got so much on that website. All right, so this is the lead. So we're gonna find leads right now. So we're gonna work in my old industry that I used to work in. We're gonna work in real estate. We're gonna do Philadelphia due to the fact that Philadelphia is going through crash issues right here. So a lot of people probably I've seen a lot of people do want to sell their homes and get out of there or rent their homes out, whatever the case may be. So this would be a good opportunity for us to basically find leads and attack this industry when it comes to making some money. So we're going to do that here. We're going to generate 15. We're going to put on requirements. So we're going to let that do its thing. And we're going to go back here. So after that, we're going to, I'm not going to use this email generator right here due to the fact, like I said, I'm probably going to end up building a new system. So we're going to do something better. We're going to use this copyright system that I'm building right now. That's going to be better than the lead generator. I promise you, you'll see in a second. So we're going to use that. And then after we've done that, we're going to do research on the lead. We're going to probably use ChatGPT. And we're going to do some research on the lead that we got. But we, Athena probably knocked that out. So Athena probably knocked out the ChatGPT. So we're going to see what she does. And then we're going to use stories. So let me get stories up. We'll use stories here. And we're going to put together a scene. We're going to plan a scene and a script inside of stories. Second, go back here. We're gonna plan the scene in a script inside the story, so we're gonna do that here. We're gonna do that, and then we're going to basically make a video for that lead. All right, so we're not gonna send the lead out yet, but we're gonna make a story for it. So, and I'm basically doing this for this first video for you guys, so we can prepare for everything, so you can see how it works. Then we're gonna go make a mockup using the mockup builder inside of Interest Media, which again, I'm probably just gonna put this all into one platform because again, there's a lot that's going on there. And then we're going to put the work, which this again, like I said, see it says our work. So I should definitely split this stuff up, and that'll probably be in another video. You see, I'm working on all these type of things. Once I build the mockup, I'll put it into our work, and then we'll finish and train the buddy and everything like that and go into it, so it can help you with your clients in the future. And that's what the buddies are for, to help you with your clients, because they're like friends. You could talk to them because people like to talk to the chat GPT, so they can be your friend. What they are your friend. And then they also your friends that want to make you money. So they like that, because you probably got a bunch of friends around you that don't want to make money with you. They don't trust what you do and all that stuff like that. But this AI buddy is not like that. All right, so let's start with this right here. All right, so I was looking at Compass. So we're gonna visit Compass, and what I want you guys to do, I'm gonna invite you to Airtable if you're a part of the agents. If you're an agent, and what I want you to do is do this. So you basically copy like this, the good leads. You want to copy the good leads, and for now, until I rebuild the system, we'll do this right here. Okay. So I think Compass is a good lead for us. I'm gonna show you why in a second. All right. So grab. They have an email. That's not email. I have no contact available, but we can get that from the website though. So contact us. Right here. So this right here, I think I should destroy them for this. Got to go through all this nonsense, and you can see how outdated this is. So this is definitely a good lead right here. Right? Let me go and grab this. Oh, we'll put this over here. Let's put this in here. All right, so we're gonna start with this one for a second. All right, but I'm gonna show you your day-to-day work. Pretty easy. It's gonna be easier because I gotta redo the whole thing. Work on that today. All right. So I'm gonna grab some leads. I'm gonna grab that. Kelly Williams. They're big. They could still be helped. But we're gonna go grab this one too. The goal is to get big companies too. So you want to get big companies, right? So we want to put them inside here as well too. All right, we're gonna grab them. We could definitely grab Kelly Williams. We could definitely do business with those guys. Right. All right. So got the emails. You can go to the website. It's a whole different website. Did they change the name or something? I don't know. We'll find a website though. Yeah, we'll find a website. Don't worry about that. This whole video is about basically walking through everything. So don't want to deal with these guys. Berkshire, that's Warren Buffett. You don't want to deal with those guys either. Oh well. Yeah, these guys definitely need some help. Yeah, we'll grab with these guys too. You guys will have access to this as well, right here. But I'm making a system like this now just to show you like what I would do. It's gonna be much easier for you guys though. But I mean, if you want to, if you're one of the agents that want to learn how to basically like you, the ones that want to shadow me, like Gray Dragon, Humphrey, VIP, uh, email, this is basically what you guys should be doing. This is how you pick leads. I'm going to where you and you know you talked about this yesterday. But I was telling you just blast them out for you guys that just want to make some money. But if you want to take this as a career, this is what I would do. Get in touch. You let's see. They don't have no see this is bad. They don't have no phone number here. Like if I wanted to call and ask a question, I couldn't. Right? So this is definitely a good one. So we're gonna contact. Alright. So what I got for these guys already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill this out. We're gonna fill this out, but I'm gonna have all my stuff on here. So I'm gonna fill this out. I'm gonna fill it out and I'm gonna show you before I send. I'm gonna show you the describe the issues that need right. So I'm gonna put this here. So we're gonna fill this out though. All right. So because they need help. This company for a long. We'll go down here. All right. Any information? Info. Yes. All right. So far, I believe that we have about I'll say about 3 of these. It should be good. This is definitely one. These guys, like this right here, you want to look at the people that's like outdated. Because what we're gonna do for them is going to be great. Like I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna just for time periods, we're just gonna focus on these right here. Okay. We're gonna work on campus though. No, let's work on this one because this one's like the most outdated one. How many people work here? Oh, we got 10 up to 10,000 worldwide. The Philly office is terrible though. Okay, let's try this one too. Okay. I think all these leads, to be honest with you, are like possibilities. To be honest with you, except like Century 20. Century 21 is another one. Um, it is going to be like a lot of work you got to put into that, which is fine. As you want to have a lot of work. You want to put that work in. So, um, I'm gonna explain what I'm saying in a second. All right, and I'm gonna show you how to make this stuff compelling in a minute. So basically, what I'm looking at is how outdated this is. Like, if I came to this website, like user friendly in today's time, like, because this is to like when we were younger and our parents were younger, right? This is their time when they were buying houses. Now we're trying to get the Gen Z to be able to interact with this stuff, and that's what these guys fell at. As you can see, like no one is looking at all this stuff right here, bro. So we gonna look into that type of stuff like that. But for time's sakes, for time's sakes, we're going to go here and finish this here. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. So we have 5 here, and when you we have way more. Every day we'll do this, and we'll have way more. So what we're gonna do is get ready to send these leads, but I'm gonna basically show what we can do. So first we're gonna do is we're going to click this here. All right, we're gonna grab this here, and we're gonna put this in Athena real quick. Let's see if that works. Let's see if we get an error on something.
All right, so we're gonna put that there. So now we're done with the lead. All right, so for here, make sure you guys be able to follow me. So for today, we're going to be done looking at some leads for just right now, right? This is for the first episode. We're going to do more later on. Well, so we're done looking at some leads. So we've done that right there. All right. So now we're going to take one of the leads and we're going to do a full breakdown on it. See if she got an error. Okay. So no, she didn't get an error. She got it. All right. So now that we're in breakdown of compass, so we're in breakdown with the compass to get an overall B. But what I want to do is not do compass. Let's do this company right here. Let's do this one right here. All right, we're going to do this one. I really want to work with this one. All right. And what Athena is going to do is she's going to make them want to work with us. That right here. All right, we'll exit that. We're going to do that. So let her analyze that. And we're going to go right here. We're going to go back here. So now we're on this part right here. We're on the breakdown. Okay, so we want to break down, then we're going to go back to the buddy. So after we're done this, we'll go here. Okay. And we're going to try to make the LinkedIn count because they took me for getting the premium, which is stupid. All right, so these guys have a B. Okay. So what we would do, we look at the challenges what they face. Intense competition for modern real estate platforms like Zillow, right? So look at those modern platforms. Let's look at Zillow, which I think Zillow could change too. Like, but Zillow is much easier. As you can see, like, look at this. Like, it's a little more easier on the eyes. For example, like you see, this is much like we like models and the pop up and stuff like that. We like this type of stuff. See everything here, see all the colors and all that stuff like that. So they have all those type of things like that. And it's really difficult for these guys to compete with Zillow, which these guys has to basically put themselves on Zillow, to they to basically compete with those guys. So I do agree with that. Need to differentiate from other traditional real estate brokers. Okay. Keeping up with digital transformation in the real estate industry. Okay, I told you, outdated. Maintaining relevance with younger. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Opportunities. So here's opportunity. Leverage AI technology for better property matching and customer service, which I'll show you in a second. Expand digital marketing reach to capture more online leads. We would help them with that. Develop strong social media presence. Okay, presence and community engagement. We'll help them with that. Implement advanced CRM. So she found something that we don't know. So she went into their system probably and found out what's going on in there. So that's something we will never be able to know, right? Strengths. So establish brand, right? A comprehensive property search functionality, something she wanted found. Multiple service offerings, buy, seller, okay, regular stuff, right? Local market expertise with franchise networks, okay. Web design pairs. What did I say? Right? What did I say? Website design pairs dated and could benefit from. I I put it in there. I hit the button. She's boom. Right? You know what I'm saying? She's not a paid actor. I promise you. Limited interactive features for customer service engagement. Everything I said, right? Mobile experience could be more streamlined. I didn't check that. Okay. Social media integration could be stronger. Okay, we need to check their social medias. Yeah, could we have their social media? No. Okay, so don't worry about that for now. Back to that. All right. So key insights. Obviously, it's a real estate company, right? Target market, home sellers. Okay, obviously you know that. General solutions, web design, redesign, AI chatbot. Yep. Find leads through advanced digital marketing strategies. Email generation for leads. Okay, we set all that up for them. and interest media marketing to reach younger demographics. Okay, so what does she recommend us? Now she's talking to us. Okay, she recommend us to do this. Now we'll go here and we'll go back here. And I think this is the one. Okay, so we are definitely, I'm going to send this one, uh, uh, um, uh, the information that we want. We want to basically work with this. All right, so we want to put the URL here. Okay. We'll put their company right there. Yep. All right, so we're going to get their name, right? We'll grab that. And we're going to put this thing at. We'll put this here. And we're going to do the copyright in a second. So we're going to go back to Athena, what she say, but we want to see this. Okay, so they want web design. Wants to give them web design. I'm going to do web design. Put a thing over here for a second, y'all. Chatbot. Find leads. Email lead generator. Interest media marketing. So when I talk to them, this is what I will bring to their attention. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back over here. All right. So while these servers match, address their weaknesses. Web design appears dated. Okay. So leverage opportunities, leverage AI technology for better property matching. Okay. Solve challenges. Okay. Intense competition with modern real estate platforms like Zillow. And then we have it matches industries. Okay. So lead with website redesign as it directly addresses their. Okay. So she tells us what to do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy. We're gonna screenshot this right here, so you guys see that screenshot, and we're going to add here attachments. So we're gonna add this as screenshots. This is screenshots you want to send, right? So we want to send those screenshots that we've got here. So this is for people, again, like for people that's going to watch this video that's new. You want to follow along with the system, and for those who are agents of ours already, you can follow along with this stuff as well too. So you will have access to the system. Then you have this right here. So okay, so we will add this right here. We'll do short line text, and we'll add this text. We'll add this as subject matter. Right, we'll grab this and drag this here. We'll put this here, and then we will grab this part here, and we won't read it in a second, but we'll just basically put this here because we're going to actually edit over this right here. Okay. So, as a national recognized real estate leader, Welch, however how you spell that, how you pronounce that, has built tremendous brand equity and local market expertise. However, the evolving digital landscape presents both challenges and opportunities to strengthen your competitive position. Our analysis reveals that while this company maintains strong brand recognition and comprehensive service offerings, the digital presence faces challenges in modern platforms like Zillow and Riff and key areas for improvement. Including an outdated website design, limited mobile optimization, and insufficient digital engagement tools to capture and nurture lead effectively in today's tech-driven markets. Modernizing their digital infrastructure and implementing targeted technology solutions, whatever name of this company, and leverage its established brand strengths and local expertise to capture more online leads, improve customer engagement, and maintain relevance with younger tech-savvy home buyers while differentiating from both traditional brokers and modern platforms. We recommend a comprehensive digital transformation focusing on 5 key areas: a modern mobile-first website design to enhance your expertise, AI chatbot implementation to 24/7 customer support and lead qualification, advanced digital marketing strategies to expand your online reach, automated email nutrient campaigns to convert leads more effectively, and strategic social media marketing to engage your demographic and younger demographic and build community presence. All right, so this says okay, so this is actually pretty good. So we're going to hit some a lot of places. Okay, so we're going to go back here for a second, and we're going to go here. I want you guys to see what we're about to do. So before we go here, cut this off for 1 second. We're gonna go straight to Mockup Builder. So because Athena just gave me the gems, she gave me the basically the goal, what I need to do. We'll create a mockup. Okay, we're gonna create a mockup. All right. What we're gonna do next, we're going to screenshot these because we're going to then put these as photos as a photo inside of the email. That's what we want to do. I'm gonna put this in the photo of the email that we send them. You know, like basically did the research, let them know. Because AI is making things personal, so people watch it. Oh, how did you know I got a dog and stuff like that? But ours, like we did a lot of research and we given them value before we actually do business with them. So we have this right here. So now we are going to do something even like next level, right? When we email them, we're going to also do the work, right? Because here's the reason why we want to do the work. Show them like, hey, we're not just going to be just taking money from you. We're saying, hey, we can do this, and it's not possible. We're actually going to show you that we can do this, right? And that's the thing that we want to do. And then they're like, hey, here's the mock-up. This is what we have an idea of what we can do for you, and they can see that right there, right? So they give us more of a L. These guys are already working with us and stuff, or working for us basically. They won't mind to pay and everything like that as you've done this. So we're gonna go to this right here, and we're gonna go to the mockup. So we're gonna go to part of interest media again. I'm going to make sure that we change all this and make this much easier because you see how like this shouldn't be on the same website right here. All right, so we're going to see if we got real estate here. See if we got real estate. Real estate. Yep. Yeah, real estate. We're going to grab their name. Grab their name. Okay, we're gonna grab their name. We're gonna go to their website. They got about me up there. Holy crap. There's nothing to say why we should choose you guys. About title? That's about title agencies. That's the title. That's the title company. Do you have anything about you guys? They do not. Yeah. All right. I don't even know where the hell I went. Where did I go? Go back. So let's just try to put this here. Right? We'll try. Um, we'll go modern. But their colors are yellow, right? Yellow, yellow, white. Okay. So let's try to find something. Fits them like this. Change that purple to yellow. And yeah, we're just gonna yeah. Uh elegant. We go elegant. Go corporate. We're going to let's use Zillow. All right, let's go to the beginning of Zillow. One screenshot Zillow. One screenshot Zillow. We're going to then grab Zillow, this link, grab the inspirations for Zillow, and then we're going to grab and drag this here. Right, sorry about that, you guys. Fix that too. I hope I don't want to show y'all the little buddies. The reason I don't want to show you guys the buddies thing is really fun, and I don't want to spoil things. People are going to be paid. It's going to have some people doing like guides and stuff like that. So you could trade them and sell them and stuff like that too. So it's going to be pretty decent for you guys. All right. So next, we want to go to a website called Replit. I really like Replit. I think Replit is pretty awesome. So we will use Replit. Come over here. We'll grab that code, this right here, and we're going to use what Athena said. So make this website for me. But we're going to take, so Athena put the website together already, but we're going to take a little more aspirations from what Athena said here. Okay. Right. Mobile force of that design to enhance user experience. Implementation. 24-hour customer support. And, all right, yeah. We're going to use that there. We're going to grab that part there. And then make sure you focus on these points here. Cool. Right, you leave that there and you let it do its thing. So boom, now that's going to do its thing. Now we're going to go back to here and we're going to then, now we're done the mockup. So now we're done mockup. And now we're going to do a little more before we get back here. We're going to then see how long is this video. Okay, it's 40 minutes. That's not bad. All right. We're going to then go to stories. We're going to create a script. And then make video. So what I'm going to do is use a script, and then I got to take mine to GPT. The reason why is because Commander Paul isn't put into correctly in my stories on my account. So I got to take time to do all that, which on the episode where we focus on mockups when it comes to videos, I'll do that. So I can show you how to use everything. Okay. So this is going to take time. Okay. And as you can see, it's already better than what they got. I might have to crack my back, y'all. Already much better than what they got. Much better. All right, so we already inside it, like it's cooking, right? So you can see that was done easily. So we're gonna exit out of this. I don't want to leave that. Let's go to stories. Let's start stories. So, and we're gonna create a location, and in the location we're gonna call this Philadelphia streets, right? going to be urban. The streets of Philadelphia. Row homes. Row homes. You can have a daytime. You could do that. Natural. All right. So we're gonna save location, and then we're gonna go to movie set. All right. So we're gonna go to scene, and we're going to do a whole new one. Okay. Commander. All. Real estate. Breakdown. All right. We're gonna do that one. We're going to add Commander Paul. We're going to add Philadelphia streets. We're going to add Commander Paul so we know who's talking. We add the dialogue. By the way, this is one of our tools right here too. Okay, y'all. Just let you guys know. Hey, go to pull these guys. Name here. Hey, or any realistic, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Let's see. Hey, what's his realtor? Because it's 8 seconds. We want to make sure that it's not going to take too much long, right? Walking down the street, looking at homes that are for sale by owners. Right, so we want to spend 80 credits. Let that do its thing. Okay, let's see how this is doing. See, phone number, everything should be right there. Also, the hours for the company should be there. They had nothing. They don't have none of that stuff there. Their social medias, all that type of stuff like that. So, like, if we work with these guys, we should just basically all we gotta do is just build on top of this here that we already have, and then make it even more better. Where systems and stuff like that, which I'll show you here. Go to artwork, and then we have real finders. Let this markup pop up. So you okay? So we can do find a deal. This is something that I just put together for the moment, right? So they can find deals like tax delinquents and all that stuff like that. Pre foreclosures to help the company. I mean, to help the buyers get out of tough situations, single families and stuff like that. So once we get a company. Well, in real estate, we just basically build exactly what they need. You get what I'm saying? So we can build this system and just make it exactly for what they need in their area and all the type of things like that, and have it do whatever. I'm talking about the most craziest things. You know what I'm saying? So much more than this. So this finds the deal right here. Much more crazier things than this right here. All right, so we will go. Where were we? We were here. We were here. Stories. That's stories. Okay. So we'll take this here. I'm gonna grab this real quick. And I'm going to take it to my chat GPT for 1 second. Right, I gotta take it to my scene thing and put let me say rewrite this. Pardon me, you guys. This scene, but just add commanders fall actual description. All right. I've trained my ChatGPT just like I trained this. Well, built this right here. For you guys don't have to spend money on ChatGPT, stuff like that, just to do this stuff here. Go to flow. Log in. Bring this here. All right. Grab this. This is just like a days of work. You get what I'm saying? Days of work. Just this video right now, I'm just preparing everybody just to see how work will happen. So for all the people that wants to be more than just collect the money from me, when it comes to me doing the work, they want to shadow me and everything like that. Just basically showing, okay, this is what I will be doing every day when it comes to working in this field and stuff like that. So, and you can see like what I'm saying, like when it comes to like find the client, like how I'll help them and stuff like that. As you can see, we're already here. So we're gonna put open AI here. I will change it, right? I will change it, but I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna be nice and just for the time to give them mine, right? So you can test it out. I'll do this later because actually logged into a different account, so I'll do that later. But yeah, so what I will do this later, but this is for the chat bot right here, so they can see, so it can be the AI assistant, right? I'm gonna be nice and give them a one for free, create one for them, so you can test it out and everything like that. I'm gonna let them know, like, test out the chat GPT for you, or the AI assistant. And you have all the stuff here for them. See, their about don't work because they don't have any about, right? So you started the day, all those type of things like that. So learn more, all these things, So we have all this stuff. Mobile first, you probably change this. Like, who cares about this, right? So, but we'll change it. So we'll have it also added into their copyright. Recommend. Okay. Check out this mockup that we have made you. All right, I got this mockup. We'll deploy it. We'll deploy it. Deploy it. Deploy it. Mockup that we've made you. We will change on there. Best to fit your needs, and we can develop any kind of feature that will have you ahead of the game when it comes to finding deals, either through sellers or picking up the keyword buyer from people looking to sell their home in your local area. Because that's we can have it where, like, when somebody says the word selling home or whatever the case may be, that it comes directly to them. So we can create something like that. All right, so we want to grab this here, and we're going to rewrite this, make it sound a little professional on a standard of a 9th grade reading level. You want to do that due to the fact that most people can read on the 8th grade reading level. If you try to make it sound too smart, they can tell it's ChatGPT, and you don't want to do that. So All right. Take a look at this at the mockup. Take a look up at the mockup we put together for you. We can tweak anything to match your needs and add any features you want. This will keep you ahead of the game, whether you're finding motivated sellers or spotting buyers who are ready to sell in your area. Buy them just typing in a keyword on the internet. All right, boom. So once this is done, we'll grab this. We'll put this here. Mock up to your future website. Also, make sure they can get access to it. Play again. There you go. Then we want to, when we send this email off, we want to make sure we have all these things here. Also, the images that is bio. You can make changes to your business right now. This will show we can help with these changes. If you can redirect us to whoever makes the decisions on these things, please give us a chance to talk with we will make sure you get the credit. So I'm gonna grab this here, just in case it also just in case it also doesn't reach the person that makes the decisions. You also want to make sure you put that in here, right? Okay. These image shows particular ways to boost your business right now. If you can put us in touch with the person who makes the decisions, we would love to have a chance to talk. And don't worry, we will make sure that you get full credit for the intro. Yeah, boom, there you go. So we have that there. We have all that there. You have the company there. You have this here. I think we're done everything. Let's check on flow. Captain Commander Paul looks exactly like Commander Paul. Let's see if he does anything and see if he's, the streets are pretty. This is not what Philadelphia look like, but
hey, White Shirt Realtors, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Hey, White Shirt Realtors, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Hey, White Shirt Realtors, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Hey, White Shirt Realtors, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Hey, White Shirt Realtors.
Good. I just don't like the fact that let me see. Where's that at in here? Okay, let's see. All right. So we could still use that, right? But me personally, as a perfectionist, I wouldn't use that. But you can still use that. All right. So right now, I think that's about it on that. We'll just wait for this part right here. But that is basically, I think that we did everything. What I'm going to do. Oh, let's use this company here because I told you guys I would do this right here. What is this company? Oh well. Did Athena's decision on this one. We got all the screenshots. We're good with that. Let's see. Let's see what she says about this. It's all about what she say, right? Okay, so she gets an error on this one. So let's just put their name. What is your guy's name? Let's try their name. Let's see if that works. Now I gotta go and fix her. If this doesn't work, if this again another error, I gotta go back and fix her. Okay, so something wrong with the URL, which is good on our half. All right, let's go on our half. Let's see what they got. Look at this website. Again, I feel like it's all outdated. Got got all the movements and all that stuff like that, and move meter. So I think the website can still needs redesign. Right, this you can tell somebody to slap this together. What she says, B plus, digital first real estate platform. Okay, consistency against franchises, adapted to change the consumer home buying, high agent turnover. Okay, leverage AI for personal, expand virtual tour. They got virtual. Okay. Developers develop stronger local market presence, create content marketing around real estate expertise, generic corporate website experience. Yep. Okay. I think we could definitely. Okay. I think we can. Let's see. I don't think this one is strong enough. I don't think this one is strong enough. I don't really think this one is strong enough. Yeah. I don't think it's strong enough. It's basically just talking about a chatbot and a twin. Not really been much to be able to do for these guys. I mean, it's like a website. Doesn't matter anything. Like these guys really need help. Like these guys really need help.
Hey, White Shirt Realtors, we can help you bring your company into the future. Real estate can also be brought into the AI world. Hey.
Perfect. All right. So that's perfect. I like that one. That's really good. And I think that we are good to go on that. So on that, on this right here, probably won't take a stab at this one due to the fact that they really don't need too much help. Like the website don't mean anything. They're doing business already. They got the app and everything like that. I guess you like about 2 years, you probably want to come back to this. When they're like super outdated right now. I think they should let them do the way they are already. I think they're pretty fine. If you click this and see what this looks like. Yeah, it's basic. You know what I'm saying? It's basic real estate stuff. Like you can see, like Brazil is there, has the map there, all that type of stuff like that. You can drag the little guy here. Preview. There you go. It has all this here. So, it has all those things. I think you can keep it, the way it is. I don't think you really need to bother with this. With this type of like that stuff. The other company just doesn't have that at all. Don't have none of this type of thing like that. These guys are cooked right here. Like these guys are cooked. So we definitely want to go back to this here and then wrap the video up here. So what did we do? I mean, because the video, I want to finish the buddies, which I'll show the buddies. I'll show the buddies here. Let's finally get back here. So we're gonna show the buddies, but we're not gonna finish them up due to the fact of time. I don't want to make this a 2-hour video. But yeah, so I'm just show off the buddies. Just show off the buddies, and then I'll do LinkedIn on my own terms. All right, so we're gonna be done with that there. And let's go into the buddies. Okay, so this is Spider Buddies. Still working on it. And as you can see, you have your little buddy got their profile. This is basically the core business skills. I think my buddy is level 1. I should pretty ever okay buddy. He's a marketing expert. He's basically level 1. So he's told the conversations I had with him. If you got to feed them and stuff like that to keep them happy and stuff. Because the more happy they are, the better they work they will do. You can assign tasks to them, make them do jobs and stuff like that to make them smarter and better and everything like that. we have a governance as well where your buddy could run for mayor of the website, and then the buddy will be able to pass proposals and stuff like that that the community put a proposal, and they'll come to us, and we'll make decisions based on changes that we see that the buddies agreed on. So like sales, all that type of stuff like that, right? You have the community, but this is pretty cool due to the fact that like everybody could go in here and talk, but not only would you talk, your buddy would come in here and talk with you guys. So it's like that everybody's AIs would come in and start engaging in conversations with you guys. Is pretty dope. And we already went over business tasks. Got the rentals. You can rent out your buddy to other people. So let's say that your buddy is really good and is making, it gets his reputation, because you do have reputation as well. It's getting his reputation up out there, and people know about it, and they want to rent it out to make their business do better, or whatever the case may be. You have the marketplace where you can list your buddy for sales. You can do all that type of stuff like that right there. You got the shop. You could buy the coins, bit notes, basically, to keep your buddy running and stuff. You have the like clothing that you can equip to your buddies, those type of things like that, to basically do things. So you can just it's gonna be more stuff. So that's like the RPG element to it. You have the clothing designer where you guys can create your own clothes, stuff like that for buddies, and then and basically tell you special effects and stuff like that, and what it does, all that stuff like that. You can sell it, so you can put how much you want to cost, so you can make money that way. You can listen to the community marketplace, all those type of things like that. You got the knowledge base. We can create like knowledge and like all the stuff that you have put into like ChatGPT, all those type of things like that. Put it in the PDF file, and then you put it on here. And then your buddies can actually learn from those. You can sell them on here, and you be able to make money doing that as well. Not only making money from the rentals, not only making money from creating clothing, but making money from also using the knowledge base, putting your knowledge in here, so the buddies learn what you got. So when it comes to ChatGPT and all these other things, you have to train them here. But for us, we're making it to where the buddies can learn directly from everyone's information and stuff like that. And then you got the inventory. So you got the inventory. It's basically how you equip your buddies and stuff like that. So you can basically say, hey, I'm equipped with head, like a hat. The buddies can have a hat on his head and all that stuff like that. When you get a buddy, they all have different rarities. So they have rarities, different personalities. If they're ambitious, if they're very ambitious, for example, they will give you like super ambitious answers and stuff like that. They go hard and stuff like that. Their personality is like, hey, if you say something like nonsense, stuff like that, they were like, no, I want to work, and whatever the case may be. So they have that. So you can talk to it regularly, right? And you can ask a business question. So if I want to say like, what metrics should I try to track? You put this here, and it's basically going to tell you like he wants to get paid for that, right? So if I put like help with growth strategies, and then I push this, you can see now he's typing in. See, now he's thinking. But if you try to talk to it like regular with business strategies and stuff like that, like talk any business with it, it's gonna be like, nah, you need to pay me for that, which is right here. But here you go. So it give you all the information that you need to know right there. But if I said, hey, Jordan, right? Jordan, can you okay, so it's like it is hot outside, and I really do not want to go to work. Do you think I should go? And you put this right here, and there you go. I totally get it. Sometimes the weather makes it really so it's like there you go. So it's like a friend, really tempting to just stay in. But think about your long-term goals and how going to work today might contribute to them. If you have important tasks or meetings, it might be worth braving the heat. Maybe you can reward yourself with something nice after work for extra motivation. If it's possible, you can also check if working remotely is an option. Stay cool. So you see, so you got and also, by the way, so because he's level 1, I think he's level 1, right? He's level 1. He's not as good as he is supposed to be with as you want him to be, right? When it comes to market specialists. But also every time you talk to him, his level up. They level up and stuff like that and increase their level. Tell you the last time they fed, so I'm gonna feed him. And then when you know he's happy, his happiness go up. So now he'll give me better answers and stuff. So tell you something also. You can also name your buddy too. Name him. So I'm just gonna name him Jordan. Jordan. Name him Jordan. All right. So now his name is Jordan. And now, again, so you'll see different versions of them. They look different and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You'll see. It's really actually really dope. It's really dope of how having. Also, the buddies can work with each other and stuff like that. So if you have multiple of them, because you can have multiple. So when you have multiple of them, you can actually put them all and doing work and stuff that they do together is crazy. So you know, AI buddy recommendations and stuff like that. So it tells you like, hey, this is what I think I'll be good at. All this type of things like that. So you can put like this, right here, and you see priorities, and he will basically learn and stuff like that. So if you have multiple buddies, right, you can have them all working together on this and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You gotta get the level 5 to get the buddies to be able to work with each other. So once you get to level 5, once your first buddy get to level 5, then you unlock other things and stuff like that. So right now, my buddy isn't at level 5, so you won't see the other features that's there. All right, so this is something that I thought was just really cool to add for people to, you know, because it makes you, you know, I've seen people wanting to be friends and all that type of stuff like that. And I thought this would be a good idea if you have a friend that helps you with not just like just talking and just being therapy and stuff like that, but it also can help you build your business and work and stuff like that. So like if you have jobs and all that stuff, this actually will help you, like jobs that have something to do with computers, like consultants, stuff like that. This will help you with that as well. So it's pretty cool. I'm still working on it. I think that this thing is going to be crazy, and hopefully you guys really enjoy it. And you know, this is something that never been done before when it comes to AI. So I thought this would be a good idea to bring this into the world. All right, you guys. Catch you later. Thank you for watching this video. Tomorrow we're going to go into more of like what to look for when it comes to leads and what not to look for when it comes to leads and stuff. So you guys would definitely like that. See you guys later.